A follow-up to one of the previous videos by Actman. Amazing guy. First, we're gonna go continue on the route down the Microslop, and boy, it got better.
Up, everybody? This is the Sauced Man here, and today I'm bringing you guys another.
Speaking of sauce, I went to Taco Bell. Why is it not even, not even 3 minutes in? I'm already pausing it. Speaking of sauce, I went to Taco Bell today, yesterday, and yo, I went in, got my order at Taco Bell and everything like that, and I made a phone order, so I didn't pay attention. So I left, I got to my food, look in it. Man, tell me how they put no sauces. No hot, no fire, no Diablo, nothing. I was so mad. I'm so mad.
Special episode of Act Man Rants, Drunk Man Rants. That's right. I have had a couple drinks today. This is my Spindrift mixed with vodka. It is mostly Spindrift. This is not mostly vodka.
Those Spindrift, why did that sound familiar? Oh, I seen these. These are like the poppy drinks. I think it's just poppy. Okay, yeah, it is it is 2 piece. I thought so. It's like these. These are okay. Some flavors are good, some flavors are bad. I don't really like them that much.
I'm not insane. You guys seem to like.
I'd rather just stick with my OG, my love of my life, the universal gift, Monster. I always love to drink a little Monster.
Like
Let's get
the
back to
Drunk Man Rant on Xbox a couple weeks ago. So I thought, you know what? I went out again. Might as well do another video. Now, I will say, this video, spoilers, is about AI again. Now, for those of you who are tired of this subject, who want to move on, or who are maybe just exhausted by it, that's exactly how they want you to feel. They want you to be so tired, so exhausted, that you can't put up a fight anymore. Now,
You know, that's the same thing that what's his name? Yeah, here we go, CoffeeZilla. Well, on his second account, Voidzilla. He was saying on this cell, he was talking about like how if we just stop talking about how many people are getting pardoned and everything like that by the great Trump and what's going on in the news and everything, that's kind of what they want you to do, because the moment you stop talking about it, the moment it becomes normalized.
do understand if you want to click off this video and you don't want to watch it because you want something more cheery, uppity. Totally get it, man. But for the rest of us,
Nope,
yes, we are going to be diving into, let's just say, Slapia Nadella has whipped up a cold, disgusting serving of sloppy.
Ackman, I'm sorry, that pause, bad timing on the pause. I just wanted to say that dude's head is shiny enough to reflect the sun back at itself. But damn, Ackman,
Seconds. He's out here again boasting about AI, and just as a side note, this issue of AI and its effect on people and society and the planet, it's much different than like any bad video game. It's even, I was gonna say it's even different than Black Ops 7, but Black Ops 7 uses AI, generative AI, so is it really? Anyways, this issue of AI's effect on our society and our planet is genuinely appalling because on a like realistic grounded level, the shit that they're pushing for is making life worse for literally everybody. I think I made a comparison in one of my recent videos, and it's that these AI data centers basically function as the tree of might from Dragon Ball Z. That is, it's a seed that's planted in the earth, and it sucks all the nutrients, all the moisture, all the goodness, and it sucks all the life out of the planet and turns it into this edible fruit from which only the elites, only the billionaires can chew on, right?
You know, until you mentioned that in the last video, I never thought about the movie in that way. The movie is literally just the tree sucking up all the energy and life force in the planet, and then just making an apple that only the strongest of the strong can eat from Dragon Ball Z. What was the name of that movie? It had Turtle in it. DVD Turtles. Here we go. What movie was it? The Tree of Might. Here we go. Good movie. Good movie. Well, decent. It was a decent movie, you could say at best. It's okay. It was worth the watch. Yes. Would I actively go out and watch it? I have like after coming back off some hype Dragon Ball Z. Probably not. Probably not.
That's what AI is. I mean, that's the best analogy I can come up with for it. And so things are getting to a point where I feel like
I'll leave it like this.
I'm
so
just doing my civic duty, sir.
hopefully it'll let me leave it.
And I'm just doing my part to bully all these fucking tech CEOs who are trying to ruin everything, increase the cost, the prices, and fuck us all over, okay? So, once again, I understand if you don't want to watch this type of video. I feel like I'm trying to do good by the world by making it. And
Here's a Toblerone.
and raise what
that made me have to
meaningful resistance I can against this shit
those.
that's making all
I
of
don't
our
like
lives
chocolate
worse.
that much.
What
Those
am
are
I
pretty good.
specifically talking about? Well, like I said, Sloppy and Adela is here to serve us another dish of his sloppy seconds. As we continue to expand our AI infrastructure, we're committed to being a good neighbor in the communities where we build and operate our
those AI
data centers.
pictures?
That's funny. Today we're sharing new steps we'll take to partner with local communities across the US. So we're gonna dive into this post, and ladies and gentlemen, boy, is it a good one.
I want to
comes
pause
from-
at. Give me the picture again. This shit looks AI. This actually just looks AI. This uncannily not look good. Like it looks like some AI shit.
Brad Smith, Vice Chair and President, good you named yourself. Building community first AI infrastructure.
Yes. Community first AI infrastructure. Those are three very good words that are thrown into a very neatly organized sentence. Do any of those make sense, or how does it work? No, not no, but it's a sentence.
I think philosophers would call this a contradiction.
Yes.
Community first AI infrastructure. Guys, we're poisoning the local water supply for the community. You guys don't know, but the increased electrical bills, it's good for you. It's good for you. Eat the slop. Eat the look, slop. Eat it. Eat.
Okay. Alright, he said it himself. He even brought the Toblerone in. Toblerones are pretty good. They're pretty good. I don't like chocolate, but they're an exception of mine.
Okay, but on the real, it's been proven that AI data centers impact the local environment. Hate to be that woke friend, but you know, I live in the Pacific Northwest. I very much value our beautiful, lush, local green environments, and I shudder to think at the thought that they're being sapped of all their nutrients and water and all this bullshit in order to feed these tech companies. Now, this is all, of course, besides the point that these AI data centers are ramping up the cost, quadrupling the cost of essential PC components, essentially pricing you and me out of being able to enjoy the hobby of building our own PC. Who would want to do that? What are you, a nerd? What are you, a virgin? You don't have sex with women, you gaybo? Nope. That's besides the point.
Oh, I agreed a little too early.
Here's an article from the Lincoln Institute of Land Policy.
Wow.
I don't know what this is, but that's a good name.
What was it called? Lincoln Institute of Land Policy. What is that? Lincoln Institute is a profession, like a profession, of course. Legal organization of land policy. Like the rules of the land.
Institute of Land Policy.
Like your
I don't
land,
know what
my
this
land,
is, but that's a good name. A low hum emerges within a vast, dimly lit tomb whose occupant devours energy and water with a voracious, inhuman appetite. The beige, boxy data center is a vampire of sorts. Pallid, immortal, thirsty, sheltered from sunlight, active all night, and much like a vampire, at least according to folkloric tradition. It can only enter a place if it's been invited inside.
All I want to do is put you here.
In states to shelter from the Lincoln Institute of Land Policy. I don't know what this is,
Man,
but that's
who
a good
wrote
name.
this?
A low hum emerges within a vast, dimly
like
lit
this.
tomb whose occupant devours energy and water with a voracious, inhuman appetite. The beige, boxy data center is a vampire of sorts. Pallid, immortal, thirsty, sheltered from sun.
Bro brought in words that just did not need to get in. Pallid, immortal, boxy data center, the beige. Oh my god. Man, really
Sunlight,
going in
active all
hard.
night, and much like a vampire, at least according to folkloric tradition. It can only
I just realized, like a vampire can stays away from the light. I didn't catch that part. Active all night.
only
Damn.
enter a place if it's been invited inside.
Damn. Man, really wrote like he was doing a PhD.
In states and counties across the U.S., lawmakers aren't just opening the door for these metaphorical mechanical monsters, they're actively luring them in with tax breaks and other incentives eager to lay claim to a new municipal revenues and a piece of the explosive growth surrounding artificial intelligence. That may sound hyperbolic, but data centers truly are resource ravenous. Even a mid-sized data center consumes as much water as a small town, while larger ones require up to 5 million gallons of water every day, as much as a city of 50,000 people.
What? What? $7.5 Olympic pools. This big. Oh, go through that much water? That's like half the time I take a shower. Oh my god.
You know,
A lot.
when
That's a
I
lot.
heard about the Great Replacement theory, I thought that was just all nonsense. But I'm starting to believe there was only one thing wrong with the Great Replacement theory. It said they thought they were just going to replace white people. No, they're here to replace all of us. White, brown, black,
Yeah, I'd believe it.
Asian, tie-dye, all of us.
Just say tie-dye. I know, he just said tie-dye, right?
A city of 50,000 people. The water that could go to a city of 50,000. No, send it to this AI data center so it can make inhuman monstrosities stolen from the art of other.
That AI generated rock eating rocks.
The people. Yeah, oh yeah. Powering and cooling their
That
rows
was
of server
crazy.
stacks also takes an astonishing amount of electricity.
Oh, that reminds me of the what is it? No. No, wait, where's the images? Tools, type GIF. Now we got this. It still looks very uncanny. That looks weird. They can't quite get the spaghetti right. Oh, no, don't enlarge that. That's the thing of nightmares. Oh my.
A conventional data center think cloud storage for your work documents or streaming videos draws as much electricity as 10,000 to 25,000 households. according to the International Energy Agency. But a newer AI-focused hyperscale data center can use as much power as 100,000 homes or more. As I said before, I got some shit in the mail from my power company saying, hey, could you use less electricity this year? Another meta data center planned in Wyoming will use more electricity than every home in the state combined. Now, I don't care how many of you people talk shit about the state of Wyoming. I've been there. It is one of the most beautiful states in the United States. And just such a statement is beyond belief. Where are my Wyoming homies at, man? I went
Let's see, where are the Wyoming homies?
is beyond belief. Where are my Wyoming
Wyoming! There's one! There's another one! Yeah! I have no idea they were
homies at, man? I went to the Grand Teton Parks. It was fucking amazing. Look, the point is the price to pay for these AI data centers is not one that we have the choice to make, and it's not worth it even if we had that choice. But there is yet hope. There is hope. For at least 25 data centers were canceled last year as communities organized and pushed back against them. That's 4 times as many as 2024. Let's fucking go, boys. That's another command post under creative control. Hostile AI forces are being depleted. And what's this? More good news? It ain't all doom and gloom, boys and girls. $98 billion in planned AI data center development was derailed in a single quarter last year by community organizing and pushback, according to Data Center Watch. More than all disruptions tracked since 2023. We don't want this bullshit. We don't want this bullshit until you can provide a realistic good, consumer good that I can consume with my money. Fuck off. Fuck off with this bullshit. And not just as a labor replacement tool. That's what a lot of people who haven't personally invested in these AI companies don't seem to realize, is that AI is a labor replacement tool. That's its true value. Microsoft? They've never laid anybody off. They're not trying to replace workers. I mean, look at Halo. Halo's been, ever since Microsoft got control of it, it's a fantastic franchise. Every entry a masterpiece. Absolutely nothing wrong with the Halo franchise. It's not like they have a running carousel of employees coming in and out. No, they've had a consistent... You get the idea. Microsoft...
Halo has been doing perfect. That's why tomorrow we're continuing our marathon. Bro, honestly, Microsoft is terrible. It is pretty fucking horrible.
Microsoft doesn't give a shit about their workers or their employees. That's why they're so heavily focused on replacing them with AI. With all that being said, and as long as you're still with me in this drunk man rant, let's go back to Slopia Nadella's Building Community First AI Infrastructure post. This year marks America's 250th year of independence. In celebration of that independence, we thought we'd just bend you over and... One of the trends...
Whoa! What did that? Whoa! Oh my god! I'm sorry. Where did that come from? Let's get a replay on that.
We thought we'd just bend you over and... One of the trends that has repeatedly shaped the nation's history is again in the news. As we're experiencing at Microsoft, AI is the latest in a long line of new technologies to require large-scale infrastructure development. So they're doing their best to tie like America declaring independence from the British monarchy as like what? Guys, we're an America First company. Microsoft today is launching a new initiative to build...
Holy caterpillar eyes. Bro. Fuck you.
What we call community first infrastructure. I'm sure you are. A commitment to do this work differently than some others and to do it responsibly. This commits us to the concrete steps needed to be good neighbors in the communities where we build. Bro, you guys are fucking with me so hard. Oh, Dutch. It reflects our sense of civic responsibility as well as a broad and long-term view of what it will take to run a successful AI infrastructure business. In short, we will set a high bar. A
fucking Mudo Heart.
Structure business. In short, we will set a high bar.
The fucking Mudo Heart clip.
A high bar of shit from which you will need to have 10 years of consecutive non-stop diarrhea in order to build something taller than that. We're gonna make it so shitty you can't even climb over the pile of shit. It's like that scene in 300 where they build a wall of corpses. This is a wall of pig slop. And
damn, I forgot about that. Bro, what was that movie that they made, the spin-off of 300? Was it Meet the Yeah, Meet the Spartans. This shit was funny. Bro, this movie was hilarious. I remember. Look at this, man. I'm having fun, Orange. Why is he looking at a picture of himself? Alright, Orange, you too? I get it from Twitch, now I get it from you? I just got a Twitch comment saying, why is he looking at pictures of himself? And then I got you commenting, yo, it's you. Screw off. Right.
And you might think I'm jumping the gun and I'm overreacting. No, just wait until you read this AI infrastructure plan. All right, let's get into this. So, bullet point number 1, we'll pay our way to ensure our data centers don't increase your electricity prices.
Bullshit.
Thank you. Oh, Microsoft, you are so gracious.
Dear Microsoft, oh, you are so gracious.
I like that. So you're going to do this without raising my electrical prices. Because you're a bloodthirsty, soulless company, that means you are going to raise my electrical prices. Okay. You're going to pay utility rates that are high enough to cover your electricity costs. Bro, you don't even pay your employees.
Oh yeah, eating different dishes.
Collaborate.
Oh, that's one of the side quests. I remember that. Yo, thank you for the hots. Thank you. Appreciate it. I remember that shit. Oh, I hated that one.
With utilities on plans to add to the electricity we will need. Innovate to make our data centers more efficient. Advocate for public policies needed for affordable, reliable, and sustainable power. You ain't gonna do any of that shit, dog. Okay, so that first bullet point, all garbage. Number 2, we'll minimize our water use and replenish more of your water than we use. Remember that article like 10 minutes ago where it said it uses the electricity of 50,000 houses?
Yeah, it was really weird. It felt like someone was forcing them to do it. Like they were both the quest and the actual thing. It's the mission itself. It felt weird. No, but I was gonna say they used a medium-sized one. I think he said earlier was using 5 million water. Bro, that's how you gonna replace more than that?
Households, just one data center. What do you think the conversion rate is for water supplies? You ain't doing that shit. By the way, if you're ever in a business pitch and what someone is selling you, they're only selling you counter negatives, raise an eyebrow to that. Okay, what do I mean by counter negatives? What they're laying out in their sales pitch here is only how this is not going to make your life worse. Nothing in here is about how it's going to make your life better, just how no, you're just crazy. You're crazy. Gaslighting isn't real. This isn't gonna make your life worse. Look at point number 3. We'll create.
It's not about them trying to prove to you that this is gonna benefit you. This is about them trying to prove to you or trying to show you that no, it's gonna hurt you less. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna do anything better for you. It's still gonna be the same shit. But at least it's not gonna hurt you as much. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna stab you 1,000 times. I'm only gonna stab you like 500 times. You're gonna die, but 500 less stabs. Come on.
Create jobs for your residents.
The exact thing
Fucking
AI
Microsoft, the captain of the layoff brigade. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Wait, what? You had record-breaking like 5-figure layoffs the past 3 years consecutive. God, you suck. I hate. Oh. Since we know you are using AI as a labor replacement tool, you are not going to create new jobs. Also, do not let this man propagandize you. Fight data centers tooth and nail. Even one of Microsoft's own lawyers says no one wants data centers in their backyard and they don't bring jobs and don't bring benefits to the local communities. Her words. Why?
Yeah, the data centers they take away more work than they bring. Because, yeah, they need somebody to maintain it, work on this and that. Sure, whatever. But on the flip side, you also still have to care about what these AIs do, what jobs they're going to be taking over, what jobs they're going to be replacing in that area. Because guess what? AI replaces jobs more than it's putting in to take care of them.
Watch the video. Okay.
You don't even need a lot
really
to
wants
take
a
care
data
of.
center in their backyard.
Yeah.
I don't want to do.
He was saying earlier how he got a paper from his electricity company. Yeah, it's going to take jobs, regardless. The only difference is if you're going to let it take your job while killing you at the same time. That's the difference in this one. My Diddy man? I don't even want to know what you're suggesting by that. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why you're using AI for Diddy after what Gronk was doing on Twitch. I mean on Twitter. Damn it. You're having it replace your Diddy man, meanwhile it's stripping kids naked on Twitter? Okay, I mean, hey, you do you, bro. You do you. No, but like, I forgot what I was saying. The reason. Oh, he was saying I think in the last video as well, how he got a pamphlet, basically from his electronic company telling him, yo, you need to spend less electricity for the general area because of the fucking AI facilities and everything.
Data center in my backyard. So
they literally
we do
asked
get a
him
lot
to
of
use less
pushback,
electricity
and we need buy-in from the community
for the
because you have to
product
get
he's using.
permits to do that work.
It's better I don't say anything. It's better that just leave a comment. Just leave a comment what you think about that.
And you have government officials that they are elected by the community. They certainly want to make their constituents happy. And so you in turn have to make their constituents happy so that you can still get your permit and you can still operate there.
Yes, let's manipulate government officials to convince our constituents that they're going to be happy with their poisoned water supply and their increased electrical bills. Yes, I love it. I love it so much. I love paying more.
My PC is the best PC in the world. It runs Windows 10. Nah, if you're truly, we need to go back to Windows XP. We need to go back to Windows XP. We need to work on that and bring back the good shit. AI is a legion. I greatly agree. Like you said, like Smoke said, AI is a leech, and big companies should be paying more to equalize what the citizens being displaced. I I feel like I also messed up that sentence, but I greatly agree. The issue is that AIs, just AI in general, should cost more than what it is giving to offset the balance of what people are getting as a result of it. Like, we've had these lessons in video games for years. If something's very good, it's going to be hard to obtain. Of course, real life, something's AI, just pay a couple $1,000,000 and they'll let you do whatever you want. Oh yeah, if your Windows was made for Windows 7 or 10 and you can upgrade it to a Windows, I mean, if your Windows was 4, 7, or 8 and you can upgrade it to a 10, your Windows is good. You're good for at least another 2 to 3 years. You know what I mean?
More. I love spending more money on things. Can I just give you my wallet? Can
I
you
think they're
just
also
mug me?
disconnecting upgrades
Data centers,
or updates.
once they are
So
operational,
Windows 10
don't bring a lot of jobs.
Bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. Oh my God.
Yeah, true, same. I'm good for my lifetime. Of course, I don't plan on living past 30, and I'm 29, so I'm good for the next year. After that, I'm visiting the hardware store. You know.
Oh God, if Microsoft has one hater left, you will know I'm still alive.
They do on the
Yeah, we use AI for the thumbnails. It's like, visit to the hardware store. It's like visiting the candy shop. But anyways, the thing is, we use AI for the thumbnails. Like, it helps a lot. Bro, don't even get me started on the polar bear AI videos. AI videos in general. I'm getting sick of watching that baby with its two parents in the background giggling, and he's throwing up gang signs while listening to like rap. I'm sick of that video. I swear I'm sick of that video. I will punch somebody the next time I see that video. Nah, but AI has some benefits. We use it for our thumbnails to make things a little better, a little easier. I use it sometimes to like help me keep track of things that I'm doing or things going on, or help me find things that like just simple-ish general questions or when I'm stuck on something. Haven't seen those? Oh, see if I can find it.
How is this baby throwing up?
Oh, where is it? One AI one. No, it's not this one, but
Clearly. You're laughing at my brother.
yo, look how weird.
Right, he's the oldest, you're the thickest. I'm told the boss is called Tommy, and I'm guessing that's you, because you're looking me up and down like I'm a fucking tart.
So weird.
I want to know what you want.
There were suspicious betting patterns at Kempton Park, a horse called Monaghan Boy. He won by a length twice and then finished last, with £3,000 bet on him.
Which one am I talking to?
The bartender, I'm
one of you?
done.
Mr. Kim was advising the contest.
And I'm the fucking boss, okay? Right, end of parlay. You fixed the race without my permission. You fucking gypsy scum. What, live off the war pensions and these poor old Garrison Lane widows? That's your level. I am Billy Kimber. I run the races and you fixed one of them, so I'm going to have you shot against the post.
Oh,
By the way, which one am I?
Oh, every time they zoom into one of the people's faces, they just die. See, like, I'm okay. I'm okay with AI doing stuff like that. Oh, that shit. It's funny. That shit's funny. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it, like helping edit pictures or like doing small tasks or stuff like that. Or if I have a question, that's fine. I draw the line when somebody tells me they made a game using vibe coding. I draw the line.
Construction side, but
I'm just
they're
gonna
not
be
really
like, nope, I'm good.
a ton of that
Like that.
community benefit from having a data center. Really, truly.
No, we're okay. Yeah, you know what? Microsoft lawyers make a pretty damn convincing argument there. Yeah. So this bullshit of creating jobs. All right. So that's nonsense. Invest in partners. Yeah. I mean, if from their own lawyers' mouths, they don't create a lot of jobs. They don't create any jobs. Okay. We'll add to the tax base that funds local hospitals, schools, parks, and libraries. Okay. So this is the only This is the only benefit. Aren't you already paying taxes? Don't you already have to pay taxes to fund local hospitals, schools, parks, and libraries? Oh, you mean you're gonna pay your taxes? You're gonna pay your taxes? Oh my God! Oh my God! I do that every year. Wow! This is sounding so great, guys. If they can build this AI data center, Microsoft is going to pay them.
I'm watching a video. Just because I'm sending a message doesn't mean I'm not watching the video. Okay? Relax, Orange. I'm watching. I'm listening.
Taxes. Can you fucking believe it? By the way, the reason I'm wearing this is because I take pride in the Pacific Northwest. And, man, fucking Microsoft is an absolute shame, an absolute travesty to this area I grew up in. I know it was kind of a meme how much I mentioned it in the last video, but honest to God, man, fuck Microsoft, man.
Damn.
These guys fucking suck.
Damn, man's getting heated. He pulled off his jacket. Yo, that's a nice ass tattoo.
They ruin everything, and they suck the life out of everything. And as long as I draw breath, I will not stop in bullying you until morale improves. So, point number 4. The only good thing...
That's generational beef right there. That's straight
you're gonna do is you promise
beef.
to pay your taxes. Oh, wonderful stuff. Okay, so number 5, this is your last chance. Will strengthen your community by investing in local AI training and nonprofits. Partner with schools, community colleges, and universities to provide AI training.
Yay.
Stick with me on this, millennials. But remember how your teacher used to tell you, like, you're not going to have a calculator wherever you go in life, and then we ended up having a calculator everywhere we went. Criticize my grammar later. We have a calculator everywhere we go. However, the ability to do your basic multiplication.
Someone who's dyslexic with ADHD, I can't comment on anybody's pronunciation or how to say something. Bro, I once played Cards Against Humanity. One of them dropped down a card, and it said, "What type of Asperger's gets green in the sunlight?" No one understood what the hell I was saying. I said it like 3 times. And then one of the other people took the card and read it, and he goes, "That says asparagus!" Bro, I stood there for a good few seconds. I thought that shit said Asperger's. For a hot 5 minutes, I thought that shit said Asperger's. Oh, I felt so stupid. Oh, that was beautiful.
Multiplication tables, or basic math.
Beautiful.
It stretches certain muscles in your brain. This is why AI is actually damaging to the brain, because you are not having to stretch those muscles yourself. It's kind of why older generations than us, who don't always just have, Google Maps to rely on, had a better sense of direction, because they had to figure out where they were supposed to go, as opposed to just like, oh, it says turn left here. It's kind of like that Michael Scott bit when he drives into a lake because the fucking robot told him to, right? So AI, and you've probably already seen posts of like Gen Zers being like, How do I write an essay without AI? It's a dumbification. People are getting.
Bro, I'm about to go on another tangent, bro. Forget watching the video. This is stories with Jester time. I never wrote an essay in my life during high school. Not a single time by myself. Let me clarify. I wrote essays, but never by myself. Any homework assignments, I finagled it enough so that the teacher would help me with it. Any test assignments, I had dyslexia and ADHD, so I had to do one-on-one testing. I had somebody there that was chilling with me that I can ask questions to one-on-one and ask for help with spelling and everything. And 3, during the SATs, I had a one-on-one, and it was the writing. I remember this specifically because of this. I remember watching. No, we were reading one of the books or something, like a small article about snakes going into I think Florida or something. Yeah, I had the special ed teacher assistants. I had ADHD and dyslexia, bro. I needed that special help. And Orange, we'll get back to the video. But we were reading about snakes in Florida or something like that, and how it started killing off the population of certain animals. And I asked my teacher, I was like, "Is that true?" I have no idea. So then we started looking it up, and we started using his. Yeah, I finagled through all of it. And we started looking it up. We started looking at the history. We watched like a video. And we were talking about this, and the SAT is timed. So he realized after a little while, oh shit, we just wasted a whole bunch of time. So he started helping me on my essay and giving me like slight hints to answer to the questions, like emphasizing certain question parts or saying some sentences that reword the words that I'm trying to think of, like that type of thing. So even in the SATs, I didn't write an essay. Beautiful.
Stupider as a result of AI. They can't do the shit that we used to do, man. If you procrastinate that essay until the last like 2-3 hours, you gotta figure that shit out. You gotta throw that bullshit together. You gotta bullshit your way through life. Sometimes that's what we learned, right? It wasn't just, oh, I'll just type this into the AI and hope the teacher doesn't notice that it's AI. Because you don't even learn anything that way. You learn more by learning how to bullshit your way through it. As we launch this initiative, we think about
it kind of is illegal. And that should be illegal. It kind of is. I'm not gonna lie, but you get through what you get through.
About it in the context of both the headlines of the day and the lessons from the past. Beginning in the 1770s. The country has advanced through successive eras built on huge infrastructure development based on canals, railroads, power plants, and the electrical grid, followed by the telephone system, highways, and airports. You have got to be out of your fucking mind to compare AI to any of those. You are not building infrastructure this is why I wore this hat, okay? Because the infrastructure that has been built by like a billionaire per se, Paul Allen, the Seahawks.
See, that you're comparing AI to the idea of the airplanes, to networks, to phones, to this, to that. No, AI. I don't know what you mean by that. AI should be more compared to like TV, not TV. Well, yeah, TVs, calculators, computers. It should be more connected toward that type of thing, because that's what is more around. Yeah, there's a negative and positive to everything. We just need to find, like I said, calculators were originally perceived as a negative. A lot of people didn't think calculators were a good thing because everyone was like, "Oh, you need you need calculator, or like, you need to know how to do this math and this math." Calculators made it easier, but also at the same time, I had a friend of mine in in high school that didn't know how to do any math without the calculator. Anything multiplications with 2 more numbers, had to use a calculator. Did not matter. So yeah, this is a learning curve. But also at the same time, there's a lot of penalties that come with it. That's why I'm saying comparing AI to the calculator is more closely resembling to what it is.
Is a type of infrastructure. It's a type of community service. Pro sports teams are a type of community service. Here's this big stadium. Buy tickets, go enjoy the game, and live and be a real person with all these other real people. That's why I wore this hat. This is how I was going to tie it in. You are not building infrastructure that benefits the community. You are building infrastructure that steals from the community. This is why you need to fuck off. This is why we have to keep bullying you. This is why you've made me into some preachy fucking dork face wearing a Seahawks hat, man. You guys wanted another drunk video, I gave it to you, okay? I could keep going through this nonsense. Honestly, day in and day out. Every single day some new nonsense appears, and I'm just doing my best to fight against it, right? This shit goes on for way longer, like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I can't. Just fuck you. Just fuck you and fuck. We only got to here, man. Fuck you and fuck off. You're full of bullshit, and I'm gonna keep calling it out. I apologize if this video was.
That is a beautiful sentence. Fuck you and fuck off. That is amazing. One positive is of their jobs and go back to the home. LOL. Wait, what the hell does that even mean? I think you have the word wrong. Or is it? Oh!
Facetious.
Facetious! I'm reading that as facetious. Oh, it's fucking retarded. No, yeah. Yeah, it's... Let's be honest. Why do you think God made the sink so far forward? So women have easier times getting their small feet in. So they're on top of it, bro. Everyone knows it. No, you're good. You're good. Like I said, I'm dyslexic. Some words, you can say them and they'll go right over my head. Hey, yo!
bit preachy.
I
guess the point I wanted to make about like Seahawks and sports teams is that Paul Allen, as a billionaire, actually built something and managed a team that directly benefited the community. So if you have an argument against Paul Allen as a billionaire, I'd love to hear it. But I really don't need to hear your argument against Satya Nadella, the billionaire. And that's just really the point I wanted to highlight at this stage of the video, is that they're not building beneficial infrastructure for the community, for society, for anybody except themselves. Did you like this video? Did I go too hard? Did I go not hard enough? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're tired of the Actman drunk rants, I understand. I think it's fun to kind of test out this type of content and just go unfiltered, straight at it. So go Hawks! We're gonna beat the 49ers. If you enjoyed the video, leave.
Oh yeah, this video not age well.
Leave a like. Don't forget to comment down below and subscribe to Actman TV for more awesome content. All right, everyone, that's all I got for today. This is the Actman signing out. Peace.
Yeah, Orange got an interesting profile picture. I'll say that much. This is another video I wanna watch, but I wanted to do part 2 because I covered part 1 last time. Let me see something real quick. I think they might have just gotten to a new game.